Welcome. This is the Mindset Coach Lionel here, and today it's going to be in two parts. I'll try to condense what I'm going to talk about, and it's regarding the subconscious mind. And within the subconscious mind, there's the law of your mind, and this law also is the law of belief. But before I talk about that, one of the most important things that you can do is there's power when you suggest something to your subconscious mind. So think of your conscious mind as being the gatekeeper of your mind, and which control over your thoughts, belief, and are able to access the subconscious mind. And you should know also now that to understand your subconscious mind, it doesn't reason or think by itself. It merely reacts to impressions given to it by your conscious mind. So knowing this, you can imagine how important is the power of suggestion. So by this, I mean that it's entirely possible, all right, to influence your subconscious mind by giving all the proper suggestions. So suggest to yourself that you have enough self-confidence to finish writing a book, and then you will finish that book. If you suggest to yourself that you have the proper skills to start an online business, you will start an online business. Don't be like the man who kept saying that he will give his right arm to cure his daughter's arthritis, and then he loses that arm in a car accident. Now he cannot do anything. So somehow he couldn't. He said that he was going to do that to give his right arm. So he suggested that. Then he happened in an accident, and could it be that for some reason then miraculously the arthritis in the daughter's arm vanished because of that? So that's the power of suggestion. But one limitation that suggestion has is that you cannot impose something onto your subconscious mind that is against the will of the conscious mind. So therefore, if you tell a woman that she's attractive, but her conscious mind is full of negative ideas of herself, then your compliment will simply just would not resonate with her. So one of the best way to use suggestion is to banish fear. And a good technique is try 3 times a day to isolate yourself in a room and sit down somewhere comfortable. And to do this is to be still in your mind and calm your body. Of course, this is just some basic meditation techniques. And once you start feeling your body and your mind, and you are still in stillness enough, then you can start giving some suggestions. So it is a good idea to have worked it out beforehand exactly what is it that you intend to suggest to your subconscious mind, such as, I am poised and calm. I am effortlessly giving an interesting presentation. I am confidently that I'll be able to speak to women. So, you also have hedo suggestion, which is a suggestion from another person or right through history. And this has been played as an important role in the way we perceive our environment, religion, movements, regimes. It's not necessarily intentional, but all of them are using this hedo suggestion method. However, when it's used intentionally, it can be used as a command to take over others. So your parents, teachers, friends, colleagues, co-workers, and other people around you can make suggestions to you all the time without being aware, without you, being aware of them. And this, it doesn't need to be a bad thing. However, probably 60 to 80% of the things your parents have said to you when you were growing up were negative. And even as an adult, the same negativity is now directed toward you by your friends, your significant others, partners, colleagues. Why? Because most people are programmed to complain about things more than they are to be focusing in the positive. So come on, hands up. 1, 2, hands up. If you have ever heard some of these things, or phrases like this: life sucks, all men are bastards, you cannot trust women, you'll never get anywhere without any university education, this country is going to shit, all the good ones are taken. So you see, where's that coming from, all those suggestions? But you repeat them. You heard them somewhere. Someone said that to you. You read it somewhere. Well, the good news is that that suggestions is of others, coming from other people. And it has absolute no power over you unless you give them the power. So you have to give these suggestions your conscious consent. You can simply learn to counter-suggest each negative statement with a corresponding one. And this leads me to the title of this short video. The law of your mind is the law of belief. You must know what belief is, why it works, and how it works. The first belief you must master is the belief in believing itself and believing in you. Belief is simply a thought. It's nothing more than a thought. So all your experiences, events, and conditions of your life are a result of the reactions of your subconscious mind to your thoughts. It is not the thing which is believe in, but believe if in your own mind, which brings about this result. So if you stop believing in lies, opinions, superstitions, society norms, political propaganda, and the common fears of mankind, and instead start believing in your inside, your eternal truth of life, which never change, then, my friend, you will move onward and upward. Now, I have read many books, the so-called sacred books, from the Bible to all the other books that have come from ancient times. And I firmly believe that there's nothing new under the sun. I mean, here I am talking about belief, thought, conscious, and the subconscious mind. This is nothing new. Perhaps the way I'm saying it, and someone watched this video, maybe, perhaps, gets something out of it that says, regardless of what they have heard before or read before, and maybe this time it changes something in you. Good. Now, I don't want to talk about religion, but what I'm going to say is very simply, so I don't offend anyone or so on. But in the Bible, in Matthew 7:7, it says, "Ask and it shall be given. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will open unto you." So if you're a religious person, then that statement implies that God, which is in you, will give you what you ask, provide that you believe very strongly in what you're asking, as it's already done. So another way to look in this passage is, and again, this has been put in different context, and also spin in many books and so on. But it's actually telling you that this, there is an infinite wisdom which can grant all these wishes, and all this is connected within yourself consciously, then the subconscious going to the higher self of the spiritual law. Okay? And the energy that fuels this connection is belief. So you must ask, believing that you will receive the thing that you have pictured in your mind. You must also be at a point to acceptance in your mind, which is unqualified and undisputed, meaning is neutral. So this should be followed by the feeling of joy and calm at the prospect of the thing that definitely is manifesting itself in your life. In this way, when you are meditating and you're within yourself and you're able to allow the conscious to be calm and relaxed, and now you go into the subconscious mind, you're able to reach other levels in the mental process, okay, and start manifesting things. Now, I'm going to end this by saying that belief is very, very important. And you make a decision every day, and eventually that decision become a belief. You also, and why I'm in the past two videos and this one and perhaps the next one I'm going to keep talking about it, is because I've been blessed with the opportunity to be able to coach other human beings. And some people, I'm attracting the right people that are seeking, whether it's to find themselves, to redefine themselves, to go to the next level, meaning they feel fine, but yet there's something else that they want to get better, whatever that means for them. Well, I'm here. But why I keep saying about the conscious mind is because this is where the truth of change comes about. This is where you store your habits. Since you were a little boy, a little girl, baby, and so on. It's an accumulation. So at times we have to undo that very quickly so that we can go into today, where you are, and importantly, where you want to go. Okay, so this is what I said in the other video about programming yourself. Some people, will say reprogram. Nevertheless, it's the same thing. It's the essence of consciously knowing that you can make a decision, bypass the conscious mind, and go into the subconscious and work at that level. Again, I'm going to go deep right now. We can go on and on. Video can turn into an hour plus. I want to keep them short. But I'm talking about this because those people that are reaching out, and as YouTube start granting me that more people are watching these videos and circulating, hopefully more people will get to see what I'm talking about. Other people have said it. Great. Add me to the list. Another one. So, thank you for watching. Until next time, be safe and ciao.